Well, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making dinner. I know it's kind of amazing. I like to eat. We're going to make Crock Pot Zitti. Okay. Beginning, we're going to need pound of lean beef, diced up small onions, some mushrooms. I like mushrooms, so I add them into my ziti. Some pasta sauce. I don't have ziti pasta, but I got penne pasta. It's all about the same. We will need some 3 cheeses. The 3 cheeses are, we're going to use cottage cheese, mozzarella, Parmesan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's everything. Wow, really a simple crock pot deal. Once you got everything, I've already diced up the onions and the mushrooms. The mushrooms are optional. I just like mushrooms, so I throw them in everything. All right, so let's start off with the important things. We need to brown the beef. The beginning process is going to be all about browning the beef and getting the sauce ready. So we're going to get our pan already preheated. We're going to throw, break apart the beef. Brown's a little bit easier. Mine's already thawed, so it makes it a lot easier. Yes, the pot is extremely high. I've already got it heating up at medium high. Let me get this cooked quickly. We will bring it down real to medium here in a little bit. Alright, that part's done. Wash our hands, get all that stuff off them. Okay, so as you see, the beef is cooking. Yay, it's cooking. And I need to get the wooden spoon out of the drawer that's hidden behind the camera. Wooden spoon. Yeah, I'm having a little bit too much fun today. So I'm just going to stir this up. Go. Hear it sizzling. Okay. As you can see, starting to brown. What do you mean I could do something else while this is cooking? What? Multitask in a kitchen? Unheard of in today's modern world. What we're going to do now, let's stir this one more time. It's not completely cooked yet. That is quite correct. It is not. And it will come back up to temperature real quick. And add the mushrooms and the onions. Okay. I know the mushrooms I don't worry about. They will shrink down and so will the onions. Okay, so we're going to put a, there's a lid somewhere. I've got to find it. Oh yeah, it's on the bottom. Of course it's on the bottom. There we go. Come on, lid. Let that heat back up. Alright, well that's heating up. Now it'll take a few minutes. We need Tupperware. No, this is Rubbermaid. Okay, it's all about the same to me. But if you know the difference, please let me know. Rinse it out real quick. And now we're going to mix up all the cheeses. Really? There's cheeses? We have our 3 cheeses right here. A little over a pound. I put a pound in. I ate the other half of it. It was delicious. There we go. I'm going to scrape that out later and smack it. Okay, pound mozzarella cheese. And 1 pound of mozzarella cheese. About a cup Parmesan. Well, it needs a little help. It's all got a little hardened. Break it up a little. I can always enjoy cheese. We'll save some for on top later. Okay. Now we're just going to mix up all the cheeses. This cottage cheese is going to stick to everything. We're going to get a nice lumpy consistency. You can see the cottage cheese is starting to mix together. Check it on. Yes, that looks good. Stir that up a little. And we're still mixing the cheese. We mix the meat up, we mix the cheese up. It's mixing up like it's supposed to. Because you don't want it to be really clumpy at the cottage cheese together. You want it to be mixed really, really nicely. Okay. Alright, that's done. Now I'm just going to throw this in the fridge because it'll be a few minutes before we need it. See, everything is, beef is browned. The mushrooms are shrinking, the onions are cooking. Probably about 2 more minutes like that. And I'll hit pause on the camera and we'll come back in 2 minutes. I know, for y'all it seems like we didn't go anywhere, but for the rest of us, we walked away for 2 minutes. Everything's nice and ready to go. Looks wonderful. If I'm using a little leaner meat, at this time I would have drained off the fat. It just doesn't cook well in with it. Okay. I'm using a tomato basil sauce. This stuff says it's organic. Gluten-free, lactose-free. Alright, great. Not going to matter, it's gluten-free considering the pasta isn't. So, if I can open it, hey, I did. There it goes. Okay. Get that out. Use some cold water to rinse out the jar. Right into the pot. Okay, so we put about 3/4. Get the rest of the sauce out. There we go. It's a nice jar. Alright, so we're going to bring this back to a boil. It's probably going to take about 5-10 minutes, and I'm going to go read a book. I don't know. Yeah, read a book. I'm going to go read a book. I've heard of this new computing system called Nonstop. Yep. So this is going to heat back up, and we're going to bring that back to a boil. Once it's done to a boil, we'll put everything into the crock pot. Alright, be right back. I know, for y'all it seems like it's been only a second or two since I was gone. It's been about 10 minutes. Brought the sauce and the meat and everything to a boil. And it looks wonderful. So now we're going to start on the next part of the process, is lining the crock pot. Yes, so we have the 3 ingredients left. Penne pasta. Meat, sauce, cheese. This is where it becomes like working with Legos. Let's see, step 1. Line the bottom with sauce. And not spill it all over the place. I know a couple people are going to be saying, isn't that a little runny? I'm like, no, it'll be fine. Alright, so open the pasta. There we go, put some pasta in. Layer of pasta. There we go, layer of pasta. Layer of cheese. Let's see here. Okay. There's more meat. Yep, definitely making a mess today. Okay. Okay. Pasta. Cheese. There we go. Nice even layer of cheese. sauce. Pasta. Cheese. Go. Got extra cheese left. I guess I did put enough cheese on the other layer, so be a little more generous with the cheese. I wasn't sure. Now, granted, I did only use one thing of pasta. I do have a second one. I wasn't really sure how many it was going to take. And we'll put the rest of the cheese on top. Never have too much cheese. Okay. Yes, I did make a mess on the side. I'm gonna clean that up. Doesn't cook on. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Looks wonderful, doesn't it? Okay, now the second most important thing you have to do to make sure this cooks properly. Plug the crock pot in. I know most people are thinking, I remember to do that. Yeah. If you're watching this and you know who you are, remember to plug it in. Alright, so just put the top back on. Hit, let's see, they said 4 hours on low. That's it. And I'll come back in like 4 hours or so, or by the time I get hungry and say, I'm hungry, I should be eating now. And we'll come in and check on it. All right, have fun. Well, a couple hours have gone by and I'm hungry. So we're going to turn this sucker to off. Got a spoon. I cleaned the spoon. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Spoon. Bowl. Bowl. Spoon and bowl. Man, it's going to be really hot. It should probably just sit for a few minutes. Oh, it looks wonderful. That's the way I want it. Okay. That's it for today. Now, if you want another secret about this, like I said earlier, you can change out the pasta and put lasagna noodles in there, and it'll be the same thing. That looks really good. All right, thank you. Have a good night. Yes, the hands that make the food, that make the belly. All right, that was my test for today. Crock pot lasagna. Crock pot ziti. It's the same recipe as crock pot lasagna.